Salam alaikum. Nice to meet you.
Same here. So do you consider yourself liberal or conservative?
I don't like labels. Let's just say I'm a curious student of the world.
This sounds to me like your spirit animal is cat.
Indeed. What's your spirit animal?
I think I'm more of a koala. I'm laid back. I just like to take in the world at my own pace.
Interesting. So are you a hot climate or cold climate kind of person?
Hot, of course. Oh, please don't tell me you're the opposite.
Actually, I am. I don't think this is gonna work.
I don't think so too. Good luck.
Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Get Married with Hiba and Zaid. I'm Hiba and this is my husband Zaid, and today inshallah we're gonna help you get married.
Talking to somebody for the purpose of marriage can be a very intimidating process. If you're a guy, you don't want to be too aggressive. And if you're a girl, you don't want to come off too forward. So the question is, what questions should you ask? Is there a secret formula to getting the full picture of a person?
As matchmakers and as people who've been through this, we've come up with a framework of things you should keep in mind when talking to someone. Number 1, avoid asking yes or no questions. These are dead-end questions that do not invite conversation, and they turn conversation into an interrogation. Instead, ask open-ended questions that allow a person to reveal more about themselves. For example, you can ask, how was Islam practiced at home growing up? Or you can ask, what are the top 3 places your money goes to in a given month?
Ask about what and how instead of why. Why can easily make someone feel defensive. For example, a guy might ask a girl, why don't you wear hijab? A better way to phrase that question is, what role does Islam play in your life?
Number 3, resist the quick fix mentality. People are not Netflix. You can't binge your way through each person trying to assess compatibility. The person you're speaking to is human. They come with their own set of baggage, experiences, emotions. So respect their vulnerability. Come prepared with your questions, but also practice patience with the answers.
Number 4, scenario-based questions. These can be a lot of fun. Hiba and I had so much fun during our courting phase asking each other scenario-based questions. And we also use this with our clients too. Through scenario-based questions, you can put somebody in an imaginary circumstance and see in which direction they lean towards. 2 scenario-based questions that we use with our clients are, we're expecting a second child and our apartment is too small. We have very little savings to buy a house, but my spouse suggests taking out a mortgage. What would I say? This is a great question for a guy to ask a girl. I come home from work one day and say, I'm sick of my job. I want to quit and start my own business. What would you say?
Now, the last one is great to keep in mind in any conversation you find yourself in, which is remove judgment. Don't make the person feel defensive. Allow them to practice their vulnerability and keep an open mind. Don't judge them based on their appearance. You might be surprised, and just treat each prospect as they might be your future spouse.
A few questions that we want to leave you guys with. Number 1, now this was a question that I came up with when I was talking to Hiba. Do you feel roles in a family should be filled by the person best equipped for the job, even if it's an unconventional arrangement?
You can also ask, what's your biggest struggle when it comes to practicing the deen?
When a problem arises, do you need time and space to fix it, or do you prefer to fix it right away?
This framework is something we've weaved in our compatibility challenge book. There are 7 activities there that allow 2 people to get to know each other and assess compatibility in a fun and interactive way. If you want to try something new with the next person you're talking to, then make sure to check out the book in the link we're leaving below.
Assessing compatibility takes time, but it's also very rewarding. Robin Williams once said, compatibility is realizing I'm imperfect and the other person is imperfect as well. But are we perfect for each other? And bonus points if you can name the movie. If you do know the name of the movie, put it in the comments below.
Until next time, Assalamu
Assalamu
alaikum.
alaikum.